Game 2 of 3 here at Mullet Arena tonight on Championship Sunday. Now at the D3 division, the Tucson Roadrunners, who were here last year, taking on the Notre Dame Prep Saints, who have both state championship titles right now, looking for their third. Mark Gutowski between the benches. I'm Easton Stockford up in the booth, and of course, as always, Dr. Ben Smith on the sticks. Mark, what can we expect from these two teams tonight? Again, another 1-2 matchup.
I mean, Tucson's kept their games close. Notre Dame Prep has dominated the Division III so far. And I mean, I think the fans at home can look forward to a very fast-paced game. Notre Dame Prep, amongst all their teams, whether it's JV D3 or D1, like to get a quick start and get the few on the board first.
Both teams only separated by 3 points. Notre Dame at 52, Tucson at 49. Both of them have 15 wins this season. Notre Dame, the home team, the 1 seed, so they do have last change over the Roadrunners, but we'll see how it all shakes out tonight. Tucson looking to get some revenge from last year. They lost to Pinnacle in this very building 3-2. We'll take you down to ice level for lineups and the national anthem. Ready to go at Mullet Arena. Game 2 of 3, Notre Dame and Tucson. You look at how these two teams got here. Notre Dame took down Chaparral last night in the semifinals 6-3, and Desert Vista in the quarterfinals 4-2. Tucson, bit of a different path for them, but the main talking point for them is just the fact that they want to get their revenge from last year. Notre Dame beat them 6-0 in their first game of the season, and they've tied both games since. Should be in for a close one tonight. Mark, down between the benches. What are you seeing? What are you feeling down there? What is the vibe you're kind of getting from these players?
I mean, the fact that Tucson has 11 less goals than his Notre Dame Prep squad, I think we're going to have a high-scoring game, and either that or a close one. I'm thinking 3-3, maybe overtime, like we're talking about the past game, golden goal. I've yet to see one. I've been looking forward to possibly seeing one all day. But I think there's going to be a lot of physicality. Notre Dame Prep's known to get a little chippy. Tucson's not afraid to get chippy either.
Tucson team that plays with a lot of passion, have some of the top guys in the league. You look at William Hendricks, he has 26 points in 20 games, but the name that sticks out the most is Nathaniel Friesen. 42 points, 26 goals in 21 games, over a goal per game, over 2 points per game. He's the guy to look out for Tucson, wearing the black jerseys with the purple trim, and the white jerseys for Notre Dame. Grayson Weinkammer, Jack DeCausin, both have 38 points each. And we are underway in our second game from Mullet Arena on Championship Sunday. Right off a hop, it's Tucson with possession. Huff tied up on the wall. Albert going to rim it all the way around. DeCausin gets there, Hines on him. This one will leak its way out to Friesen. Friesen chips it in down the right side. He'll fly into the zone. Now Friesen from behind the cage, trying to throw it in front, but can't. Chance from the high slot, big block. Now here's a chance the other way. DeCausin into the foot race with Hendricks, but Hendricks able to get back just in time to break it up. Hens now working into the offensive zone. Moves it behind the goal. Hines takes it away from him. Trying to high flip it out. Lyles trying to help as well. Friesen looking to pinch one more. Weinkammer steps up to lay a hit. That's going to be a key matchup tonight. Grayson Weinkammer is going to be on Nathaniel Friesen, I would imagine. And Weinkammer's played a lot of D1 minutes this year. Up top, there's Weinkammer now as he sends it in deep. Hines will pick it up on the far side. Snapped off a body. Will come all the way back for Ladich. Now Hendricks picks it up in Tucson zones. Both teams kind of feeling each other out early in this first period. No one really with any threatening opportunities just yet. Hendricks stepping up, big collision at the blue line. Puck still tied up there. Notre Dame comes away with it. Down the outside, looking for a centering pass to Anderson in front, but can't find it. Ladich now. Goes far side. Green will pick it up. He will circle up top. Now back over to Ladich. Chipped up. Albert turns it over just offside as Elliott was a bit ahead of it. Just about 2 minutes off the clock. No score, only one shot from Tucson. Mark, what are you seeing down there? What's happened in these first 2 minutes?
I mean, both teams are just feeling each other out right now. Physicality is going to start to pick up about at the halfway of this period. But again, like I said, they're just trying to feel each other out, see what the tactics are for this game.
Trying to find their footing, shake the nerves a little bit in this state championship. As Dunn's going to float one far side now. Friesen steps into it. Friesen pulling to the front. Friesen, what a save by Gomez. Rebound chance, they score! Second chance effort from Ryan Huff on the rebound. Tucson leads 1-0 early on.
I mean, what a goal. I mean, to put themselves on the board first early on into this period. Notre Dame Preps came to this game thinking that they're the best team in this league. And Tucson, the underdogs, only 1-2, but still very big get that goal early on in this game, especially striking first.
Gomez got that first one on the chance from Friesen, and a lot happening in front of him, and Huff able to take advantage. Here's Friesen again. Sent on, that time Gomez gets the right pad out. Mauricio Gomez, 12-1-2 on the year for the Saints. Opposite him, London Simpson, who is 14-3-4 on the year and has started every game for the Roadrunners except for one. Albert now across the blue line, cutting to the high slot. He'll pull to the outside. That one hops away from him. Now Perkis will race back to get it. Sent across for Green. Green now to Weinkammer. Weinkammer makes a move around one. Weinkammer now with speed through the middle of the ice. Driving to the dodge. Chance in front. He put it just over top. Now at the point for Green. Green will step around one. Looking through the scene, but Huff is the only one there. This one sent down. Hines will race to get it. Now he has it in his own end. He'll flip it ahead. All the way back for Ladich. Sent in deep by Hines. Ladich back to chase. Anderson can't find it. He'll come back out to the red line for Hendricks. And Hendricks will throw it on goal. Now Green trying to get it out of his own end. Takes it into the neutral zone. Now across center ice. On the outside. Green with a chance in front off the dome of Simpson. Now Michael Jack at the point can't get it out. That's hemmed in. Anderson. Turned around now. Green can't hold on to it. Cole racing down the ice. But Albert will be back. Ladich through the middle off the skate of DeCausin and onto the tape of Dunn. Dunn backhands it ahead. Peterson with it now. Another name to look out for, the captain of this Tucson team. Peterson down the outside. Off-angled shot, and that's easily handled by Mauricio Gomez. 10:32 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, I mean, Tucson's definitely came out on this rush early in this period, and they're trying to put another one in the net. I mean, which sounds obvious, but if you think about it, it's a tactic. You get a second one in, and all of a sudden you're in Notre Dame Prep's head.
Cousin on the draw. Peterson loses it to DeCausin. A line camera moves it ahead. Ends through the middle. DeCausin can't find it. Peterson on the half wall, back for Weinkammer now. And Camera goes across. Now back to him in the middle. Kicked out, Ends. Down the right side, makes a move around one. Weinkammer steps into it. Chance on the doorstep, he scores! The response from Grayson Weinkammer, all square at 1, 5 minutes in to the first period.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely using that experience from playing D1. He was a D1 state championship this year. He was the big call up, and now he's trying to win his personal team a championship game tonight. I mean, what a game from the goal line. He comes in, finds an angle, and that's definitely a skill that not a lot of guys have, is be able to find those angles and sneak it past the goaltender like that. What a way to answer back.
Leads the team in goals, one of the very bright pieces in Notre Dame's future, and he gets on the board in the biggest game in this season at the D3 level. As you said, Mark, he did play in the D1 state championship as well, and now returning to Mullet Arena in search of a second ring. Radich banked ahead, now Anderson. Down the right side, shadowed by Hendricks, will break it up. Now Friesen with speed, looking to counter. Friesen will send it in deep. Gomez will play it behind his net, going up the strong side wall, kept in by Hines. Friesen now in a foot race in the corner. Ladich battling there as well. Hendricks will pick it up at the and a walk around 1D, turns it over. Perkis now moves it ahead to Perkis. Perkis working in. He can't get the shot away. Jack Perkis and Billy Perkis, both related on this Notre Dame team. Jack Perkis just played in the game before this for the JV state championship. Hendricks in the corner to the right of his netminder. He'll bank it ahead, but DeCausin there to keep it in. Now Friesen racing with Ends. Friesen will come away with it. Under the wall. Now Weinkammer dancing around at the point, trying to step around a couple. But Huff gets in the way. Now here's Friesen the other way. Ends in a foot race with Friesen. Spinning, trying to find the man back door, but can't. That was Michael Jack. And it'll be flipped out of the zone by the Saints. Here's Ends. Ends taken off the puck by Hendricks. Perkis chips it ahead. Now back to Ends in the corner. Reverse behind for DeCausin. Cousin trying to slip around Hendricks, but can't. Huff will hold it on the wall for now and now move his feet. Moving north, he'll send it on goal, handled by Gomez. He'll play it up the wall. Line camera takes a bump from Asbill. Billy Perkis will pick it up behind the net. And that's turned over in front. Chance now for the Roadrunners looking for Cole, but it's intercepted. Now Anderson the other way. Logan Anderson moving to his left, has Perkis trailing. Right up in the corner, Billy Perkis comes in to help. Out the point sent through, that gets caught up in traffic. Banked back up top for Peyton Smith, who sends one through. Rebound still there in front, but that's smothered by London Simpson.
I mean, what a way to create chaos in front of the crease. I mean, that's what it's going to take to strong this Tucson goaltender, or even any goaltender, especially Notre Dame Prep's goaltender. You create chaos in front of the net, get their defenseman to move around, make the goaltender lose track of the puck, and he'll give up rebounds all day, and you can tap him in and capitalize off of those and take a lead.
Two very strong goaltenders. London Simpson played last year in this building for the D3 state championship. Mauricio Gomez is a freshman, so his first taste in this type of game. Now sent through the middle. Taken back by Peterson. Peterson cutting through neutral ice, now working in. He'll move laterally. Left behind, he finds Eschenbrenner. Eschenbrenner thrown in front. That's coughed up. Now Tomey the other way. Another player who played in the JV game just about half an hour ago. That one thwarted aside by Simpson. Now Mertz. He'll throw it in deep. Dunn will pick it up for the Roadrunners. Now rim it around for Peterson. Banked up. Elliott through the middle. Eschenbrenner can't handle it. Now Green will pick it up on his backhand. Turns back towards his strong side. Notre Dame trying not to get caught with too many men, and they do a good job to hold on. Here's Weinkammer. Weinkammer knocked off the puck. Albert now. Kicked over. Chance for Green in the high slot, but that's blocked. Weinkammer again sends one through, but Peterson gets in the way of that one as well. Just over 6 minutes remaining. It's been a low whistle, high pace first period between these two teams. Another block shot, that time by Hines. Elliott trying to get it out. Weinkammer trying to keep it alive, and he will. He'll send it back in deep. DeCausin tags up, now looking to get in on the forecheck. Hendricks cutting in front of his own goal. Here he goes. He can fly. Moving through the middle of the ice. Down the left side. Tries to throw one on, but can't. Stick flying in the air. Friesen now battling in the corner. Samuel Green comes away with it for the Saints. And he still has it through the neutral zone. He gets around a couple. Still driving wide at the goal line. Cutting to the blue paint, and he put it just wide. Ends down, throws one in front. Rebound on the back door to Cousin trying to get to the net. But the net is just kicked off as London Simpson tried to go post to post.
Notre Dame Prep's really starting to lay on the pressure. They're getting shots off. They're setting it up in their zone, moving the defenseman around, which is, when I say moving the defenseman around, I mean they're moving the puck around to their points, down to the corners, which shifts Tucson's defensive box, as you would call it, creating opportunities and chaos in front of the net, and possible shooting lanes as well.
We'll have another offensive zone draw here to the right of London Simpson. Trying to keep on the front foot here. On the left side, that's turnover. Billy Perkis got in the way, but now Friesen steps into it. Taking off his stick. Samuel Green's going to have a 1-on-2 chance. Burning down the outside. Throws one on, another one off the dome of London Simpson. That one thrown on again, and he will take that one into the trapper for a whistle. We talk often about the first 5 minutes of the game, Mark, and how the goalies settle in, how the players settle in. How do you feel the two netminders for both teams have found their way into this game?
I mean, both of them took a little bit to find the groove, but it looks like they're starting to find the grooves in this game. I mean, the nerves are high, especially in a high-stakes game like this on the big sheet of ice that we have here in Tempe Arena, or Mullet Arena.
Big weekend at Mullet Arena as well. Last night, ASU played their last home game here for the season in a win over Omaha. And now 3 games on this sheet AHSHA state championship. So it's getting its use. And it has been the most premier, or at least one of the most premier rinks in the Valley since it's been built. Since this championship Sunday and the D1 state championship have come here, it's been an event that has continued to grow. Weinkammer moves across now through the middle for Enz. Enz gets stumbled there, and now Hendricks back to pick it up. Hendricks wheeling the net at the hash mark, now moving through the middle of the ice. He cuts through a couple. Hendricks still with it. Knocked off his stick. Good defensive play by Weinkammer. Peterson able to intercept the pass at the blue line. Now on his backhand, he'll cut through the middle. DeCausin across the blue line, walking in, but a good stick in the high slot there by McLeod. Another off-angled look there from DeCausin. That's right off the dome again of Simpson. It feels like he's taken quite a few off the mask there.
I mean, I know Notre Dame Prep's definitely trying to pick out those corners on him, but he's not letting anything by.
You have a look at that chance from DeCausin. Sharp angled shot, but good job by London Simpson to cut down the angle on it. Now a draw to the right of him. One to the wall, now up to the point for Green. Green sent through, that's blocked by Viles. Green will pick it up back in the neutral zone. Back across for Ladich, over to Green. Green moved ahead. Up by Albert. Albert will advance it to DeCausin. That's caught up in the high parts of the zone, now Ends. And Huff will pick it up. Ends and Huff battling away for it up to the point. Ladich sends one on off the boot of Friesen. Now Viles trying to backhand one through. That's taken away by DeCausin. DeCausin walking in, lets one go, but blocked it away by Simpson. Viles now up the far boards. Green will backhand it across the Ladich. Now up to the bench. Billy Perkis was there, but Enz will be the one who picks it up. Buffed down by Huff. Now Enz across the blue line. Friesen able to take it away. Dunn will pick it up now off the loose puck. Now across the red through the middle. Friesen trying to walk through. Friesen all alone in on goal. Big save by Gomez. Net comes off in the process. We'll get a whistle for one-on-one with the best player on Tucson's team, and Mauricio Gomez comes up huge.
I mean, a huge save by Gomez, and if you're on Notre Dame Prep, your bench has got to be exploding right now, and it is. Everyone's excited, everyone's going, and that'll definitely get the boys going.
Shots 9 for Notre Dame, 7 for Tucson. Pretty tight-knit game here. 1-1 to score with 2:40 remaining between us and the first intermission. We talked last game about Alan Kaplan and Michael Kaplan, how they're brothers. They were on the bench for that JV team, now on the bench for the D3 team as well. So trying to get 2 rings tonight, in addition to the one Justin Kaplan got a couple weeks ago in the D1 game, and some of those kids from that D1 Notre Dame team are here tonight. Hines sent in deep off the ref. Well, appears to be okay. And Peterson coughs it up. Now Billy Perkis with it. Jack trying to pick it up. Now he'll send it in deep. Hendricks all the way around for Elliott. Weinkammer up top. Hendricks able to get a boot to it. Now on his forehand, he'll go up the wall to Elliott. Peterson cutting across the pitchfork. He'll rim one all the way around. Elliott racing to get there. Weinkammer bats it ahead, over the head of Anderson. Now Hendricks dancing around a couple. Hendricks, high slot shot, that's blocked by Smith in the high slot. Anderson trying to get it out, and he will. Peterson can't keep it alive. Peterson moved over and now up. Eschenbrenner leaves it behind for Hines. Is there, knocked off the puck. And now Peterson with a head full of steam. Weinkammer on defense, and he steps in front of it. Another big block, and he's had a couple of big offensive and defensive plays, as a matter of fact. Has Notre Dame's only goal. Now up the wall. Along the wall with it is Asbill. This one high flipped. It's going to go just over Mark's head and into Tucson's bench.
That one definitely caught me off guard. I was kind of spacing out there for a second.
Got to keep your head on a swivel down there, Mark.
Oh,
never know what's coming your way between the benches.
Especially in a high-paced game like this. We've seen a lot of fast-paced gameplay, a lot of neutral zone play, but a fair amount of play in both offensive and defensive zone for both teams here. And it's been a great hockey game to watch thus far.
Minute 9 seconds left in the first period, and it feels like it's gone by in a flash. How few whistles there has been. Dunn trying to work it around on his backhand, but that'll poke free. Friesen now sent below the goal line. Michael Jack will send it around. Friesen will pick it up. Big hit at the blue line. It was Tomey there, bouncing puck in front, and that'll be swallowed up by Gomez. Colin Friesen, brother to Nathaniel, got run over by Tomey. And have a look at that here. He's flying up to finish his hit at the blue line. Oh, Nathaniel Friesen on the draw. A lot of siblings on the ice in tonight's game. The Friesens, the Hercuses, and then the Kaplans on the bench. DeCausin working in, pulling, trying to let one go, but he can't get it through Hines. Now Hendricks, he'll come away with it in his own end, trying to build up some speed. DeCausin on his heels. Hendricks with a nice move, has a look at it. Gomez cuts it down. Another big save by Mauricio Gomez in the dying moments of the first period, and a nice move by Hendricks to swim his way to the outside and get a shot off. 19.4 seconds remaining. No ice cut after the first period. We'll have to wait till after the second for that, as Hendricks will throw one on. That's off the boot of Smith. Now behind for Weinkammer, rimmed all the way around. And will go down for icing, so this one will come back to Notre Dame zone with 5 seconds remaining. And maybe one more chance for Tucson to find the back of the net and get a lead coming out of the first period. They'll have a draw to the right of Mauricio Gomez. Friesen, one back. Peterson will pick it up, and that's turned over. Now a chance the other way to Cousin with a full court heave. Easily handled by London Simpson. Bit of a break there for Tucson. A couple more seconds in that period mark, and this could be a one-goal game, and 2-1 could be the score.
I mean, it's been a close game, which for us is a great game. And I'm sure the viewers at home are having a blast watching this one. We've seen physicality, big hits, great shots, and even greater saves. And we've seen it all this period, and I look forward to the second.
Weinkammer got the first one. It was a response from Tucson that leveled the score. 1-1, right back to where we started all score after 30-second break. We'll be back after this.
Well, I just realized I left you on the screen the whole time stranded.
Well, it's not the end of the world, and
Give him something to look at during the introduction.
I apologize to the viewers. They had to look at me for too long. So, Mark, 15 minutes down. We have 30 more to go. Still a lot of time left in this game. But 1-1 the score. What's something you'd like to see improvement on from both teams?
I mean, obviously, first of all, a goal, but I mean, I love to see it close. And I think Notre Dame Prep's got it in. I think they got the next one going, but Tucson's keeping him off. They're holding him off in their zone, and they're playing a great defensive zone.
Billy and Jack Perkis out there for the Saints to start. And they'll gain the zone immediately, but it will go down pricing. So back to their defensive zone right off the hop. Draw to the right of Gomez, right in front of Notre Dame's mini student section that you can't really see. It's about 20, 25 people maybe sitting behind Mauricio Gomez.
Yeah, just a little less than the D1 turnout, but not too bad.
These games will get to that point someday, hopefully. The D1 turnout was incredible this year. It was great last year as well. And it's incredible to see how much the game has grown. Smith at the point. Sent down low to Anderson. Far side. Billy Perkis racing to get there with Huff. This one will be tied up at the hash mark. Weinkammer stepping down. He'll send it in deep. Tied up on the wall. Perkis takes a big hit. Now freezing the other way. 2-on-2 has Viles with him. Hops away from him as he tried to cut to the middle, but somehow sticks with it. Here's Friesen now. Friesen, backhand, forehand to the front. Bouncing puck just wide. Another one thrown in front. Friesen had a wide open chance. All alone on an island and hopped over his stick. Now right back to him. He lets one go, but that's blocked by Smith. Smith up to Jack Perkis. That's turned over. Now Hines. Hines down the right side. No look past there. Friesen on the takeaway and a big save. Gomez picks up his own rebound though. Now Lyles trying to move it to the point. Hines stepping down. He'll keep it alive momentarily, but Perkis will find Weinkammer one-on-one chance. Thrown tire. Here's Weinkammer. In on goal. He scores!
That's what hockey players would call gross. I mean, just wow, he blows past and blows his tires. He eats it on the edge, and then he comes down on the breakaway and side to side a little deking, and then finds Simpson's weak side and tucks it in.
Second of the game for Grayson Weinkammer. Notre Dame now leads it 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me. Well, it's been a close game. Tucson was able to respond quickly last time, but we'll see if they can do it again. Eschenbrenner looking to get on the forecheck. Green will rim it around. Thrown back to Green's side of the ice by Ladich. Through the middle to Cousin with it. The middle of the ice, he's slowed down. Peterson will scoop it up. Green back in his own end, looking to regroup. Trying to find someone through the middle. He fires it off the back of DeCausen's leg, but it hops right back to him. The ends can't find him. Tipped though, so no icing. Hendricks behind the goal, rimmed around. Eschenbrenner will pick it up. Eschenbrenner kicked out to Elliott. Rimmed around. Gomez will play it. Eschenbrenner trying to throw one to the front, but Green gets in his way. Now ends down the right side. Running through the middle of the ice across the red line now. He'll leave it behind for Albert. Albert lets one go, narrowly missed. He took a hard hit from Hines after, as this one will rattle off the end boards and all the way back to Notre Dame zone. Miscue there from the Saints on a regroup, and it'll go all the way back for icing. So Tucson with a chance to respond to an offensive zone draw, but not letting their foot off the gas are the Notre Dame Prep Saints. Asbill on the draw, another one of the players from Tucson who played in this building last year for a state title. He'll win it back. Turn over to the middle of the ice. Anderson now looking to bring it wide. The outside, he'll curl up high, sent down deep. And Billy Perkis will pick it up. Perkis takes a hard hit on the boards. Now moved up to Smith. Just offsides there as that one barely got over the blue line, comes back out to the neutral zone. 11:47 remaining in the second period. Notre Dame leads it 2-1 on 2 goals from Grayson Weinkammer, their leading scorer. Draw will be at the pitchfork at center ice. One forward by DeCausin, but Huff will pick it up. Now Friesen. Jumped ahead. Weinkammer looking far side for Albert, but too much steam on that one. Now Colin Friesen goes across, back through the seam. Albert was there. Good effort though by Friesen to break it up. Weinkammer dancing in his own end. Sachets through a couple. Here goes Grayson Weinkammer. Walking in, but a good stick by Colin Friesen to break up the rush chance. Now to Cousin, trying to stretch it out, but can't. Friesen looking to take advantage. He takes the spill up in the air and into the bleachers. We will get a whistle. This one will stay inside of Notre Dame's zone. Draw to the left now of Gomez. Tucson trying to find a response. DeCausin going to come away with it off the draw. Bringing it to the outside. Hendricks able to take it away. My Michael Jack the other way. Green moved ahead. Albert was there. DeCausin now with it. DeCausin toe drag in on goal. Good stick by Hendricks. Now thrown to the far side. Ladich will pick it up. Ladich sent through, and that one will careen into the corner. Now Lenz throws one off the side of the cage. Hendricks from behind his own net tries to rim it up. Billy Perkis will be able to have it in. Buck sitting near the top of the crease. Hendricks will come away with it. Now Hendricks working to his left. Left behind. Mikolajek with a shot. You can't find it. Perkis ahead to Green. Sent down. This one won't find any black jerseys, so it'll go down for icing. Ten minutes flat remaining. 2 on the score. Notre Dame leads. Mark, what do you think Tucson needs to do to find this next goal and get back into this game?
If I'm being honest with you, Tucson's been doing everything pretty good. I mean, they're playing one of their better games I've seen them play this season. I think if they keep putting the pedal on the gas, they'll put one in and tie this game.
Owen Friesen tied up in the corner now. He's smothered by both Perkises. Now the other way comes Colton Dunn. Dunn with speed down the outside. Weinkammer knocks him off the puck. This will be rimmed around. Friesen trying to get there. Smith will knife it ahead. Viles trying to force a turnover. Huff racing to get there. He can't keep it alive. Viles poked around one. Oh, Viles has some help. Huff streaking down the far side. She tries to get a pass through the middle, but a good stick there by Anderson to break it up. A Weinkammer cutting in. Weinkammer, and he scores! Natural hat trick. All 3 for Grayson Weinkammer. Notre Dame is up 3-1.
And then what a goal. Takes him far. Goalie's hugging his post, and he snakes it in top right.
Making it look like he's in a league of his own, and it has been too easy for him tonight.
I mean, you got to think, how does he do it? You know, it's
played important minutes at the D1 level. Coming back down to D3, and he probably could have been on that D1 team.
I mean, his D1 experience is definitely starting to show in this game. He loves to shoot with a purpose.
Hendricks working through the middle of the ice. Long range shot. That's blocked by Ladich up top. Peterson dances around one. Sharp angle shot banging on the side of the net, but Gomez puts the blocker down to cover. Tucson has not lost a game since December 7th when they played Horizon, but now on the ropes in the state championship. Thrown on, that one gloved by Gomez, so the draw will go back to the right of him once again.
And I mean, winning streaks is not something that this Tucson squad is not used to. I mean, last season they went on a 21-game win streak, which is the whole season plus a semifinal game.
Hendricks sent on. Ladich will go around. Picked up by Elbert. Stepping up as Hines, who lays a big hit, arm in the air. Penalty coming. Hines going to head to the box for what will be a roughing call. And Notre Dame going to have an opportunity to go to the power play. Fourth best power play in Division III at 21.7%.
If you're Tucson and you're on the PK for Tucson squad here, you got to form a box, get everything out of your zone. You're allowed to ice it. They got to take advantage of that. Use the glass, use the boards. Especially very important that they don't overcommit on the puck holders.
You'd have to imagine you know who they're going to. They're probably looking for Grayson Weinkammer. Hendricks going to be able to clear it all the way down. Gomez will play it, almost bounces over his stick, but doesn't have the juice to get it over the goal line. Sent ahead. Peyton Smith now with it. He sends one on right into the gut of London Simpson, who will cover. Draw will go back to the right. 25 seconds gone on the power play for Notre Dame. They have 13 power play goals on the year. Tucson, 316 penalty minutes, which is the second most in Division III. They're going to have to stay disciplined for the rest of this one. Hope to kill it off. Reason charging ahead. Gomez will play it up the wall. And Green going to skate into it. Green working in, look through the high slot, can't find anyone. It'll make its way to Weinkammer. High slot to Cousin, lets one go, and he scores! Power play goal for Jack DeCausin. Notre Dame in the driver's seat, 4-1.
Beautiful setup on the power play. Moving the defenseman around. Tucson was playing sort of a box PK. They move that box around, and then they find shooting lanes. Makes a pass to the grade A zone in between the top of the circles and the crease. Was able to put it in.
What a shot from Jack DeCausin. Breaks the goal streak there of Grayson Weinkammer with 3 in a row. The second leading scorer for the Saints gets his turn.
And it's about time that Notre Dame Prep scores, and it has nothing to do with Grayson Weinkammer.
2 for 2 in the state championship so far this year. Notre Dame looking to go 3 for 3. Peterson dancing around, bounces off of Gomez. Won't come out to the point. Hendricks walking in, lets one go. That's off the mark. Eschenbrenner sends it in deep. Billy Perkis will pick it up. Elliott trying to force a turnover, but can't. Through the middle. Perkis turned it over. Here's a chance for Peterson. Peterson all alone, dragged down. We could have a penalty shot here. We'll see how they rule it. Looks like it's just going to be a tripping call. Daniel Lusher signaling that he would like to see a penalty shot.
I mean, it was pretty close, but to differentiate a penalty shot between a power play or a penalty where a player serves in the box is if the shot comes off the player's stick before the penalty infraction occurs. It looks like the referees saw that it was off the stick after the penalty happened. Or before the penalty. No, yeah, after. My bad.
It looked like Peterson almost got the shot off. It might not have been a full breakaway as well, which could have determined it. I have to find a way to score here and try and get one before the end of this period. Just over 6 minutes remaining before we head to an ice cut. Peterson with speed, dragged down again, another penalty coming. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for Tucson. Simpson hustling to the bench, trying to get the sixth skater out, but a whistle comes just before. That's 2 penalties drawn in the matter of 20 seconds for Riley Peterson as he gets tripped up at the blue line, and a 5-on-3 and a huge turning point in this game for the Roadrunners.
I mean, yeah, big opportunity for the Roadrunners here to get back in this game. They're only down 4-1, which may sound like a lot, but in the second period with a 5-on-3, they can make it 4-2, even 4-3 if they play their cards right.
27.4% on the power play is a very impressive mark for Tucson. This St. penalty kill has been just as good. 85% is very strong. Both of them second in their respective ranks. Sent through the middle. DeCausin able to take it away, and he'll slow it down with Weinkammer. Long range shot, glove down by Simpson, who will play it to Hendricks. 60 seconds remaining on the first penalty on Kendall Ladich. And here's Peterson now, pulling, shooting, just wide. Lined up with Samuel Green. He's going to try and do it with his legs. Cutting through the middle of the ice in his own end, now into the neutral zone. He'll backhand it in deep. Hendricks posted behind the net. He'll leave it there for Peterson. Sent far side over the stick of Hines. No icing here. Weinkammer will bat it forward. Friesen hops to the high slot. DeCausin going to be able to clear. Just 30 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Hendricks from below the goal line trying to get something going here on this power play, and it's been a great penalty kill from the team in purple and gold. Hendricks sends one through. That's wide of the mark. Weinkammer will pick it up, and he'll send it up the boards. Hines gonna grab it. 5 seconds remaining. Now Peterson through the seam finds Hines, lets one go, and a big stop by Gomez. He got the blocker to it. Notre Dame now back to 5-on-4. Hines trying to keep it in but can't. Forced out by Perkis. Now a hard hit into the wall. Picked up by Peterson. Peterson trying to dance around one. He's held up by Weinkammer. A big 5-on-3 kill for the Saints. As out of the box comes Ents. Out of the box and onto the attack. He'll pick it up below the goal line. Just over 4 minutes remaining. Hendricks trying to pick it up, but he can. Will end up with Colby Hines, who will rim it around. Files will pick it up. Peterson now will get there, and he's across. Friesen with him. Takes the pass through the middle. Now Colin Friesen from the point. Looking to the middle. Centering pass in front. Still loose. Friesen pulling his backhand, but he can't corral it. Left behind for Peterson. Trying to cut to the high slot, but can't. Weinkammer takes it away, and he'll flip it all the way down. And that'll go on goal. Caught the right toe of Simpson. Well, no icing. Now Michael Jack will pick it up. Asbill sent off the body of DeCausin. Picked up by Huff. Huff's sent on, but wide. Now Asbill trying to send it in deep. Ladich will move it back for Smith. Michael Jack sends it below the goal line off a bounce. And now Ladich will pick it up in the corner with 3 minutes remaining. DeCausin across the red line, cutting to his right. Kick back to skate, trying to leave it behind for Anderson, but can't find him. Now back down low for DeCausin. He's dragged down, no arms in the air. Michael Jack can't hold on from the point. Smith sends one through, but that's blocked, and here's Asbill the other way. Asbill and Michael Jack, 2-on-1, thrown on over top. Off the end boards, Michael Jack tried to get a shot off, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Colin Friesen now racing back to get it with 2.5 remaining. Knocked off his stick by Billy Perkis. So he'll rim it around for Dunn. Asbill sent the other way for Huff. He's hounded by Billy Purkis as well. Weinkammer comes away with it even. He takes a couple bumps from Asbill. They go bow for bow. Now here's Purkis trying to let one go. Big stop by Simpson. As Billy Purkis fanned on the first one, got through on the second. But good job by London Simpson to stand tall late in this period.
Yeah, definitely a great play by Billy Purkis to get that puck out. She whiffs on it, stays with it, and gets another shot. Looked like she was maybe shooting for a rebound. London Simpson, unfortunately for Notre Dame Prep, swallows it up.
2 minutes remaining. Draw will now go to the left of Simpson. Friesen wins it back to Hendricks. Banked over now for Hines. Top unit out there for the Roadrunners. That one's sent on goal. Gomez will play it with the paddle. Weinkammer trying to get it out with his legs. He'll bring it out on his backhand, but poked away by Hines. Hines trying to cut around Green, but a good defensive stick to break up the opportunity. Now Friesen 2-0 with Eschenbrenner, but he fanned on the shot. Wide open net for Eschenbrenner, but he couldn't find it. Peterson, another turnover, trying to corral it, and he'll have to slow it down and send it in deep. Picks up his own dump on the backhand now, looking for Friesen, but that's taken away. Now Friesen forces yet another turnover. Going to the front, that ricochets wide. And Peterson again with it. Notre Dame trying to get it out, just over 60 seconds remaining in the second period. Hendricks sends one through, a nice kick move to his skate there off the redirection. Eschenbrenner in front, but he didn't get all of it. Another one in front, batted aside by Gomez, and he will finally get a glove to it and get a whistle. What a job by Tucson to force turnovers, but just no finish on that shift.
Yeah, after Tucson, you're trying to either hold them off to the, you're either trying to hold them off to that intermission, but Tucson's trying to create mistakes, trying to make Notre Dame Prep cough off the puck to get those odd man rushes, which is what they need to do if they're going to somehow come back in this game.
54 seconds remaining in the second period. Biles had it momentarily, now Green. Green dicing through the middle of the ice, he has speed. Left behind, ends, ricochets to Green, who's tied up. And now come to Elbert. Elbert looking through the seam, but can't find it. Hendricks now trying to bring it wide. Looking through the middle, he springs Elliott. Glad a step now below the goal line. Elliott thrown in front, up for Hendricks, but he can't get it out of midair. Now 15 seconds remaining. Green makes a move around one. 2-on-1 for the Saints. Green with ends. Green lets it go. He scores! Samuel Green, in the last 10 seconds of the period, gives the Saints a 4-goal lead heading into the intermission.
I mean, what a way to find that corner on London Simpson. And he's able to put that one in the back of the net. And that being towards the end of the second period, 10.4 seconds left, that kind of put the statement towards Tucson. Tell them I'm going to come off in the third period even faster and not going to give up to the final buzzer.
What a shot that was from Samuel Green. You saw in that replay there, you can't pick a corner any better than that. So the final seconds tick off the clock in the second period of play. 5-1 the score, thanks to a last-minute goal from Samuel Green. Notre Dame Prep has this game in a chokehold. Mark, what does Tucson need to do? What's the message in the locker room for them to get back in this game?
Physicality. They need to come off physical. They need to wear down this Notre Dame Prep team. They're well-conditioned. They're fast. And so Tucson's got to try to find a leverage on a team that has that great extent of a leverage on them. So I think they need to come out the gates in this third period fast. Realize that this is your last period. This could be your last period of your season. There's nothing to lose. Go all out and put a couple in the back of the net.
Grayson Weinkammer, Jack DeCausin, and Samuel Green, the scorers for the Saints. They have the lead. 5-1 the score. We'll have a nice cut and see you in 15 minutes.
Wait, hold on. We're
live.
Welcome back to Mullet Arena. 5-1 the score. Notre Dame leads entering the third period of play. Easton Stockford, Mark Katowski down at ice level. Mark, when you look at these two teams, it's been lopsided to start, but we know this Tucson team's not just going to go away. What do they have to do? What are the keys to the game for the rest of the way?
Tucson's got to be physical. The keys to the game is going to be physicality, playing smart, staying out of the box. We've seen that Notre Dame Prep can not only kill off a PK, but also a 5-on-3, so they're going to have to get creative on the power play when they do come to that scenario of the game. I think they have a big chance to come back in this game. I'd love to see a close game and maybe even a golden goal in an overtime.
And could be a close game. We'll see. They need to respond rather early if they want to make it one, down 4 goals. Only 15 minutes up on the clock, so have to find a way to get hot at the start of this period. I imagine the top dogs for them, Friesen, Peterson, Eschenbrenner, all those guys will be playing a lot of minutes in this third period. Look at Notre Dame as well. I mean, they got to hold on to this lead. Their JV team was in a similar spot entering the third period. Mark, what do you think they need to do to hold on to this 4-goal lead?
Keep the foot on the pedal, the gas pedal, and just keep going. Everything they've done so far tonight has been perfection. They've coughed up the puck a few times, and they've kind of messed up every now and then, but when they get the puck in their offensive zone, they're controlling it, they're taking their time, they're staying disciplined and calm.
See if they can continue to do that at the start of this period. Mauricio Gomez only given up 1 goal on 18 shots, and Tucson has had their chances but just hasn't been able to get it done and finish off those opportunities. Opposite him, London Simpson has been solid as well. 5 goals for the Saints. You have to see what he's going to bring in this third period. Teams lined up. Huff, Dunn, and Asbill opposite them. Ends, DeCausin, and Albert for the Saints. Asbill wins it back off the draw. 15 minutes into our second state champion tonight, third of the season is crowned here at Mullet Arena. DeCausin trying to dance around a couple. He drops a man, chips it around one. Here's DeCausin in on goal. Big save there by Simpson to start the period. Green now at the point. That's poked aside by Simpson. Colin Friesen gives a bump. Now, big collision along the wall between McLeod and Albert. And Dunn will pick it up in the corner. Asbill gives a bump. Green shovels it down on the backhand. Now Colin Friesen going the other way. He'll send it the full length of the ice. And now Green will pick it up on the half wall. And in by Dunn. Digging in the corner. Perkis comes away with it. Now Jake Perkis to the left side. He'll kick it out to Enns. Enns trying to walk in, but that's turned over. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks trying to build up some speed through the neutral zone. Running to his left. He's knocked off the puck, but he'll pull up with it. Now Peterson. Tap between his own legs. Below the goal line now. Green battling in there as well. He ends up with it now far side. This will be picked up by Anderson. Anderson gets it just off sides. He's hard on the boards by Peterson. Moments after the whistle.
I mean, that was a prime example of finishing your heads to try and get in this Notre Dame Prep squad's heads and draw some kind of penalty.
Bang, bang play there right as the whistle blew. Peterson hit him. No penalty. And now that top line out there, Peterson, Friesen, and Viles. Hendricks at the point with Hines. They've definitely generated the most offense for the Roadrunners, but have to find the back of the net and have to do it quickly. Hines down the right side, thrown on, rebound goes behind the net. Friesen will scoop it up now. Perkis up to Jake Perkis. Excuse me, Jack Perkis, that is. Left behind, Jack looking for Billy. Now sent far side. He's picked up by Hendricks. Trying to find Friesen on a stretch pass, but they can't connect. And that one will go all the way down for icing. 13:03 remaining in the third period. 2 minutes gone after the ice cut. Not a whole lot of opportunities for either side yet.
Got a good shot of the crowd.
Crowd starting to fill out. Some Campo Verde fans here. Here's a high shot look for Albert, but he can't connect on it. Now Viles trying to pick it up. Weinkammer steps up. He takes a bump from Hines right at the blue line. Now Peterson. Working around, he'll move it to Hendricks. Hendricks sends one through and he scores! A long-range shot from William Hendricks. Early strike in the third period for Tucson. They're trying to claw their way back, down by 3. And have a look at the replay here. Just changes the angle perfectly, uses 2 defenders as a screen, and absolute howitzer on the wrist shot.
It's that toe drag and release that catches the goalie off guard. Like you're saying, change the angle of the shot. The goalie's expecting a release from Ferner from the body, brings it in close, and goes top right.
Beautiful shot from Hendricks to get Tucson their second goal of the game.
And maybe that's sort of a wake-up call here for Tucson that they're not out of this one yet.
Maybe a wake-up call for the Saints that they're not out of this one yet either. Up to the point, Albert can't hold on to it. Asbill trying to keep it alive, but it skips away from him. Now Green streaking down the right side, beats McLeod, still cutting to the blue paint, but a good stick by McLeod to slow him down. Now ends on the half wall. Digging away, Green walking around up top. Now big shot there. Huge hit in the high slot. Albert and Asbill glided, but London Simpson able to get the stop. .12 flat remaining. Tucson gets a goal in the first 3 minutes. Maybe now a little bit of momentum and a building block for them to try and get 3 more in these last 12 minutes. Hines on his backhand. He'll move it up off the ref. Viles will pick it up. Peterson wheeling the net. Looking to use his speed here. Knocked off by Billy Perkis. Now Peterson left behind. Friesen trying to hold on to it. Up for grabs in the high slot. Friesen going to come away with it. Walking to the outside. He has some options. Trying to stuff the wraparound the Weinkammer. Able to stuff him. Peterson on the half wall. Weinkammer able to take it away. And here he goes down the right side. He's already got 3 tonight. Left behind for Anderson. Friesen gets a stick to it. Trying to streak through and move it along. This one will go back for Green. Green hits the brakes. Now in front of his own goal. He'll kick it out to Jack Perkis. Sent in by Hines. Friesen trying to get there first. Won't quite be able to as Lavich steps in front of him. Hendricks pokes it to keep it alive. Sends it below the goal line for Friesen. Friesen in front for Viles. She can't find it. Now up in the air. Still tied up in the corner. Peterson in there with Friesen. Hendricks able to keep it in by the skin of his teeth. And Peterson will send it to the far side. Notre Dame now able to get it clear. Nice move by Hines on the regroup as he'll look to transition to offense. Viles picks up the back chip. And DeCausin takes it away from her. DeCausin down the right side, trying to step around Peterson, but can't. This one chipped ahead. Dunn looking to get it out, but he can't. Now Albert in the corner. Peterson with it behind his own net, trying to make a move. Almost got up to DeCausin, trying to get a swipe at it. Lined up right in Simpson's lap, but a scary moment there for the Roadrunners is almost a bad turnover.
I mean, yeah, almost a bad turnover, like you said, but Tucson's been laying the pressure on ever since the last goal. It's like they've got sort of a push of motivation going into the rest of this game.
Trying to find their way back. Paul and Friesen with it off the draw. They'll move it up to Huff. Huff through the middle to Asbill. Asbill streaking through. Asbill one-on-one on the backhand. Big save by Gomez, and he's going to take a shot. And oh, this could be trouble here. Asbill has a hold of the cage of Ends, and he might be ejected for that. We'll see how they rule it. Ends came flying in to defend his goalie.
I mean, it's playoff hockey, and you love to see it in the finals, you know. Getting a little feisty, some sort of drama going on the ice. And What a way for Notre Dame Prep to stand up for their goaltender, who's been put on quite a show tonight.
Ends came flying in. You saw in the replay, Asbo grabbed his cage, which should be an ejection in most cases. Maybe the ref missed it. Asbo will stay out there after the breakaway chance. Smith now sent around the boards. This will be picked up by Ends. Through the middle, Albert holds up, looking for more, making a move. Back check gets to him. Now Hendricks turns it over. Chance in front to Cousin. Dancing on the back end. Big save, Simpson. Rebound still loose. And it kicks to the corner. Save of the game from London Simpson. But here's Weinkammer. Another stop by Simpson.
I mean, just what a sequence of saves by Simpson to keep his team in this one.
Hines trying to get it out. A big hit at the blue line by Asbill. Now Hendricks will pick it up. He loses his footing and will go down. Late offsides here. Tucson will have to tag up. Stretch pass. Look, Friends doesn't go down for icing. As Friesen will go across for Hendricks. Hendricks makes a move around one, but Jack Perkis forces a turnover. Bank back for Samuel Green. Notre Dame will regroup. Weinkammer crossing over in the neutral. Cross the blue line now. Dancing around a couple on the backhand, just missed. Oh, up top, Green trying to step around one again. Weinkammer going to send it in deep. Now it's the Saints' turn to tag up. 8 minutes remaining, 3-goal deficit for Tucson. Friesen with Peterson, might have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. On his backhand, Friesen cutting to the front, looking for Peterson. That's broken up by Green. Now Green, defense and offense the other way across the red. Samuel Green down the left side, lets one go. Big save, Simpson. Friesen tied up, Green there as well. Perkis will send it in deep to Green. Up to the point. Sent through, and that goes into the corner. Now Peterson picks it up high in his own end. Sent back in by Ladich. And racing to get there is Scanlon. Peterson will pick it up, moves it to Friesen. Friesen slips one, left behind. Michael Jack trying to find Peterson, but can't. Anderson looking to get it out. And Friesen going to scoop it up. He takes a hit, but here's Peterson. He lets one go. Big save, Gomez. Rebound comes back out. Now here's Notre Dame. Jack DeCausin down the right side, trying to make a move, but Hendricks forces the turnover. Now he's dragged down, no arm in the air. Here's DeCausin, off the turnover, slid in front. That's big save by Simpson with the right pad. Michael Jack to Hendricks. Here's Michael Jack, has a breakaway. He's being dragged down. We could see a penalty shot here. Tucson picks it up. Simpson to the bench. They'll get the extra skater out. It's Colin Friesen. Hendricks knocked off. Now Friesen goes down low to Michael Jack. Penalty still coming. Notre Dame finally touches up. And it looks like it'll just be a hooking call. I'm not sure what differentiates a penalty shot and a penalty at this point, because that's about as clear of a breakaway as you're going to get with no shot on it. You have a look at it here.
The officials sort of throwing Notre Dame Prep a bone in this one. Not that they need it according to the scoreboard, but they're going to have to kill this one off. Keep Tucson from coming on.
A huge point in this game. 6:24 remaining, 2 minutes on the power play for the Roadrunners. One back to Hines, now over to Hendricks. He lets one go, gloved down by Gomez. Another stop by Mauricio Gomez, who's been very solid between the pipes tonight. All the top dogs out there for Tucson now. One by the Saints, chopped out. Great keep by Hendricks. Second effort by Perkis will get the clear. Now Hendricks behind the goal line, almost threw it into his own net. But Simpson was on it. Now here's Peterson. He blows the tire in the high slot. Perkis looking for a chance. Friesen now the other way. He's one-on-one with Green. Tried to throw it through the middle off the skate of Green, now into the corner of the attacking end of Tucson. Peterson tied up on the wall, and a good clearance there by Green. About 70 seconds remaining for Tucson, and this Notre Dame penalty kill has been stout all night long. Hendricks working through the middle. Friesen trying to pick it up, but he can't. Now here's ends the other way, but good recovery by Peterson. Now Peterson with the counter. Cutting to the top part of the zone. Looking through the seam, can't find anyone. Hendricks trying to step into one, bounces in front. Gomez steers it aside. Now Friesen in the high slot, he scores! Nathaniel Friesen on the power play, and just like that, we have ourselves a hockey game. 2-goal game, 5-3 the score.
And I mean, it's a sense of life on this Tucson Roadrunners bench here, as they know if they're back in this one. They're down by 2, and we could very possibly see some extra hockey tonight.
5 minutes to get 2 more. Timeout called. Not sure by who. But Tucson very much in this game now, only trailing by 2, and what a job they've done to bring it all the way back.
And apologies for the Roadrunners fans. I threw up this score graphic for Notre Dame. This is your point.
It was in fact Tucson who scored that goal.
It was in fact Tucson, and just for good measure, we'll watch that again.
You have a look at it, and Nathaniel Friesen just left all alone in the high slot. Viles finds him in front, and he had all the time in the world to pick his spot. Look inside of Notre Dame Prep's huddle.
Now, if you're new to the broadcast, I try to one-up myself every time we broadcast. And this is a creative use of a roving camera, wireless camera. So,
Aiden Longbreak, my roommate next year, down there holding it. So shout out to him for helping out tonight.
Tucson's bench was talking about having one guy crash the net at all times and shoot for rebounds. And I think that's very correct by the coach. That's how they're going to come into this game. Either that or play a little keep away and try to get an off-man rush by making Notre Dame Prep make a mistake.
Hines going to throw this one down. It'll go for icing. Kind of heard what he had to say there. This coach, Daniel Lusher, puts out Asbill, Elliott, and Huff. And he says your job is to get it down there. It'd be a successful shift for these 3 if they can end it in the offensive zone. And that's what Coach Lusher is putting them out there to do. Green able to take it away. Trying to go north with it. Big hit there by Hines as he stepped up at the blue line. Elliott on the half wall. Trying to dig it out. Jack DeCausin there. Albert comes away with it. Asbill laying a big hit as well. Physicality ramping up for the Roadrunners, and a sense of desperation is present from them. Hendricks trying to make a move, but he coughs it up the wine camera. Sent far side. DeCausin not going to get there. No icing called. Not sure why icing wasn't called there, but we'll play on. Here's Hendricks. Being hounded from behind. As Albert will come away with it. And he's going to try and send it in deep. Hines there, top unit, getting ready to come back out for the Roadrunners. In the neutral zone. Now across, moved up, but that's picked up by Scallon. Friesen trying to touch it. Green takes it away from him. Now Friesen racing to get there. Burkus on his heels. Green there as well. Friesen still with it. This one will go into the corner for Samuel Green. Scanlon now picks it up. They'll go over to Peterson. Peterson chipping it ahead. Scanlon advancing it for him. Here's Peterson with speed, knocked away from him. But Tucson gonna try and set up here in the zone. Hard hit from Friesen on Green, no penalty to come from it. Hines in the high slot with Friesen. Skittering puck there, it'll come out to the point for Peterson. Lyle sends one into the far corner. 2:50 remaining, zipping one in front there. Now Peterson makes a move. Still with it, he makes another. Hops away from him momentarily as he'll bank it up top for Eschenbrenner. Over now, Hines, goalie to the bench for Tucson. They score! Off the body in front, not sure who got it. Peterson will go through first, empty net goal, 1-goal game.
Funny story about the goal. Peterson was lined up right next to me on my right, and I told him who's going to get it next, and he said it was going to be him. Next thing you know, he goes on a shift, and it's in the back of the net. I mean, what a snipe. They set it up. Goaltender comes in. I don't think he even got the sixth guy out there yet. Peterson with an absolute snipe to put them within reach of one. And I think we got ourselves a hockey game here.
Eschenbrenner was the sixth guy. He kept the puck into the blue line, which led to the goal. So the extra attacker gets Tucson one. And now they have all the momentum in the world. And they still have 2.5 minutes to get another. They have more than enough time. It's not like they got one with 30 seconds left. This is very, very realistic. What a game it has been here at Mullet Arena. 5-1 the score entering the third period. Now the score 5-4. And Tucson is knocking on the doorstep. Two new bodies onto the ice for Notre Dame. Oberg, Seatler. Not sure what they were doing. I haven't seen them yet this game, but they played in the JV game before this.
Yeah, maybe they had to reset, go stretch,
go to the bathroom. 2:34 remaining, coming fresh out of a timeout from Tucson. Both teams have used their timeouts. Notre Dame is 2 for 2 in state championships so far in 2026. Looking to go 3 for 3, but Tucson might have something to say about that. This one really heating up here in Tempe, Arizona. One back by the Saints. Samuel Green will pick it up. High stick pending, but Asbill will touch it first. He'll rim it around for Dunn. Tucson still needs one more. Hendricks moving north now. Here comes Hendricks. Has help with him. Moves around one, trying to drive to the outside. He's fended off by Weinkammer, who plasters him to the boards. Tucson wants a call. They won't get it. Weinkammer trying to clear. Hines. Stick goes flying into the stands in front of us. And now Hendricks with it. High slot look for Dunn. Hines will pick it up. Looking for Simpson to go. Shot on just off the glass. Still don't have Simpson to the bench just yet. Just over a minute and a half. Hendricks thrown on, paddled aside. Things heating up here. There's a man down on the play in some discomfort on the near side boards. That's what the whistle was for. Doesn't look like any penalty to come from it. So a minute 36.
Yeah, I don't think really anyone saw anything, and hoping the viewers at home didn't hear that one, but definitely not some very good words from the Tucson bench, the ref. But
yeah, I'm no ref, but I don't know that I necessarily saw it.
Friesen on the draw back to Peterson. A minute and a half to get a goal. Simpson still between the pipes. DeCausin picks it up. Will shovel it down. Hendricks racing to get there. Does it have the legs for icing? Yes. So now do you look to pull London Simpson?
You know, and this could be the biggest face-off of Tucson's season. I mean,
this could be the biggest face-off of both of their seasons. Friesen taking it for one side. Tucson, and then Jack DeCausin, I believe, to take it for the Saints. One back by Friesen, a big one. Hines sends it through off the shoulder of Gomez. Now Peterson picks it up, trying to dance to the middle, but he can't.
Goalie's coming
Here
to
comes,
the back.
yeah, here comes Simpson. Hendricks from the point, off the glove of Gomez. Final 60 seconds at Mullet Arena. Tucson trails by 1. Notre Dame trying to hold on. Extra attacker out for the Roadrunners. Peterson dances around one, dragged down, no penalty to come from it. DeCausin making a move, he's leveled by Hines. A huge hit and a huge moment of the game. Now Peterson will pick it up with 45 to go. Friesen to Peterson. Up now for Hines, turned over. DeCausin again with it, sent in. Tucson has to tag. Sent down for icing. There will be 30 seconds remaining for Tucson to get it.
I mean, that was very surprising. I don't know about for you, but that was very surprising that wasn't a tripping call. And I'm sure Tucson's coach is very livid about that one. But what a big hit afterwards to keep them from going to the empty net.
Looked like a tripping call, but what a play it was at the other end by Colby Hines to level Jack DeCausin and keep Tucson's season alive. Lyles up to the point. Hines now sent through into the far corner. 25 seconds remaining. Hendricks at the point, sent through, tipped on. Gomez got it. Now 20 remaining. Hines tied up in the corner. Viles getting in there. Friesen looming behind. Rimmed all the way around. Peterson needs to keep it in, and he can't. 10 seconds remaining. Ends racing to it. Wet, open, game over. Five seconds left. The captain Jake ices the game 6-4 Notre Dame. Three state championships with 3 teams for Notre Dame. One program winning 3 state championships happened for the first time last season when Pinnacle did it. And in 5 seconds, Notre Dame will have done it again. Refs shuffling, guys around trying to figure out who should be out there and who shouldn't.
Yeah, lots of chaos after the empty net goal, and all kinds of extra activities going on right now, and Tucson's coach is pissed, or really mad.
There's only 4 players out for Tucson. Puck drops anyway. Peterson just gonna rip it all the way down. Notre Dame Prep. 3 starts, 3 wins, 3 titles.
Gomez bench pressed the net. I don't know if you caught that, but
And an absolute brilliant show of resilience from the Saints. The Roadrunners came storming back, and they somehow were able to hold on.
and a player just got kicked off the ice from Tucson.
It's like Connor Asbill is heading to the locker room as Notre Dame goes straight to their student section.
Definitely a very salty loss for Tucson, but they did give us quite the game.
And you have to commend the performance they put on tonight.
I mean, just the grit and the will to not give up was very impressive by Tucson. And that's something that I think every young hockey player watching this stream should look up to. Maybe not so much the stuff afterwards and a little extra after the whistle, but I think there's definitely stuff to take from this Tucson squad, and there's definitely something special to watch.
5-1 entering the third period, and Tucson took the number 1 seed Notre Dame Prep Saints to the very last seconds of the game. And you have to commend the performance they put on tonight. What a season it is for the Saints. They go 15-4-3, 52 points to end the year, and again, state champions. So 3 state championships have been played in 2026, and Notre Dame Prep has won all 3 of them. First time that has happened where they've won 3 in a row. Pinnacle won 3 total. But what a night for Notre Dame Prep. What a season for them, and how much it means to their program, I'm sure, is insurmountable and unspeakable. Players all shake hands. Both teams will get their medals. Again, another MVP will be announced. You'd have to imagine the front runner for that is pretty set in stone. Grayson Weinkammer had the natural hat trick to open the game. And teams will line up at the blue lines. Both of them had outstanding seasons. Notre Dame ultimately the team that is able to get it done. Tucson will get their medals. I'll say it again, just a very commendable performance from this squad and the resilience to come back and have a breath in that third period after trailing by 4. They have a lot to be proud of in their performance tonight. Two years of close losses in the state championship for this Tucson squad, but 2 years to be proud of. Nothing to scoff at, going to back-to-back state titles at the D3 level and putting up a fight in both of them. You have to commend what they've done. And now Notre Dame will go through the medal ceremony. Some of these players for the second time tonight. Some of them played in the JV game earlier, and what a performance, what a season, what a performance, and just to hold on to that lead against a charging Tucson squad. What a battle from both these teams and a well-deserved win for the Saints.
Congratulations to your 2026 D3 champions, Notre Dame Prep. Please come to your medal when your name is called. Number 5, Kendall Whalen.
Oh. Now for the Golden Stick, once again, the tradition that has come to this league and has been the MVP of not just the state championship, but the playoffs for the last several years. I think there's a clear favorite to get it this year. But we'll see what the verdict is from the people who decide who gets it. As expected, Grayson Weinkammer with a natural hat trick in the state championship will get the Golden Stick. Well deserved from him. He had an incredible year, 28 goals, 10 assists for 38 points. Gets his second state championship, one at the Division I level, one at Division II level, and out comes the AHSHA Cup over to get it. The captain of the squad, Jake Enns, netted the empty netter goal to put a bow on this one. And Notre Dame Prep claims their third state championship of 2026. D3, JV, D1, all conquered. What a moment for the Saints. What a moment for the whole program to win 3 state titles in one season as Mauricio Gomez goes over to the student section in front of some of the D1 players who are awaiting. Of 3 out of 4 state titles have been crowned in 2026. The only one remaining to be crowned is Division II. Celebrations continue for Notre Dame's D3 team, their JV team, and their D1 team. The whole program couldn't be stopped this year, but don't go anywhere. We have 2 games down, which means there's 1 more to go. Bash Perry, Campo Verde, the third and final game of Championship Sunday here at Mullet Arena. We will have an ice cut. We'll have a brief break. We'll be back with that. Same channel, different league. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Easton Stockford. Mark Katowski was down at ice level, and of course, Dr. Ben on the sticks. We will see you guys in about 15 minutes.
Campo Verde. This our year, make it clear. Lights flash, desert night, green and gold glow. Ice cold focus, but the blood run hot though. Blades cut clean like a line through fate. Every shift said checkmate. From the first puck drop, we were locked in tight. No fear in the crease, no blink in the fight. Coyotes creeping silent in the zone. Then we strike fast, trophy coming home. Crowd loud, hear the echo in the rafters. Hard work now, history after. Scoreboard pressure, but we don't fold. D2 crown in the desert gold. Feel that fire in your chest. Every test made us the best. All season long we built this claim. Now the whole state knows the name. We howl at the moon, champions rising, green and gold, no compromising. Campo Verde, hear the sound. D2 state, we run this town. Raise that banner, let it fly. Desert wolves don't ever die. From the ice to the sky, we own the night. Coyotes win, that's how we fight. That's how we fight. Hit hard, skate fast, pressure on blast every practice. Built the moment that lasts. Defense locked down like a steel trap door. Gold light flashing, crowd wants more. Line change quick, chemistry tight. Brothers on ice in the heat of the fight. Power play lethal, penalty kill strong. All season proving they got it wrong. Doubt it good, that just fed the flame. Every headline, remember the name. Campo Verde carved in the slate. D2 champs that stays. COYOTES, no regrets, we bring the stress. Green, gold, hear us roar. State champs forevermore. Every bruise, every scar brought us right here to who we are. Desert wind, hear it cry. Coyotes banner touching sky. This ain't luck, this is grind. Hard and hustle intertwined. When the final horn call time, history hit its prime. We howl at the moon, champions rising, green and gold, no compromising. Campo Verde, stand up proud, stay chill. Oh yeah, raise that banner, let it fly. Legacy you can't deny. From the ice to the sky, we own the night. Coyotes win, that's how we fight. D2, Campo Verde, breaking through. Desert house, hear the sound. State champs, we hold it down. Yeah, Campo Verde. This our year, make it clear. Lights flash, desert night, green and gold glow. Ice cold focus, but the blood run hot though. Blades cut clean like a line through fate. Every shift said checkmate. From the first puck drop, we were locked in tight. No fear in the crease, no blink in the fight. Coyotes creeping silent in the zone. Then we strike fast, trophy coming home. Crowd loud, hear the echo in the rafters. Hard work now, history after. Scoreboard pressure, but we don't fold. D2 crown in the desert gold. Feel that fire in your chest. Every test made us the best. All season long we built this claim. Now the whole state knows the name. We howl at the moon, champions rising, green and gold.
pressure on blast every practice. Built the moment that lasts. Defense locked down like a steel trap door. Goal light flashing, crowd wants more. Line change quick, chemistry tight. Brothers on ice in the heat of the fight. Power play lethal, penalty kill strong. All season proving they got it wrong.
Doubt it good, that just fed the flame. Every headline, remember the name. Campbell Verde carved in the slate. D2 champs that stays.
COYOTES, no regrets, we bring the stress. Green, gold, hear us roar. Stay champ forevermore.
Every bruise, every scar brought us right here to who we are. Desert wind, hear it cry. Coyotes banner touching sky.
This ain't luck, this is grind. Hard and hustle intertwined. When the final horn call time, history hit its prime.
We howl at the moon, champions rising. Green and gold, no compromising. Campo Verde, stand up proud. Stay tuned. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Raise that banner, let it fly. Legacy you can't deny. From the ice to the sky, we own the night. Coyotes win, that's how we fight. D2,
D2,
Campo Verde,
breaking through.
Desert House,
Hear the sound.
State champ.
We hold it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Campo Verde. This our year, make it clear. Lights flash, desert night, green and gold glow. Ice cold focus, but the blood run hot though. Blades cut clean like a line through fate. Every shift said checkmate. From the first puck drop, we were locked in tight.